Advantage here. We'll see how he uses it. Tua with a big left hook, and Ruiz in trouble. Tua comes right at him, and ups right at him. Another big foul, and Ruiz is down.
The unassuming stature of 5'10" has never been a problem for David Tua in the heavyweight division. In the early 90s, a thunderous rumble of his devastating hammers announced the emergence of a new threat in boxing's most prestigious weight class. Today, we take a look back on the Tuaman's road to the pinnacle of fisticuffs, littered with dozens of unconscious bodies.
His height to his advantage.
Vander Holyfield, who was in attendance, shared his thoughts.
You know, he's a very explosive guy and a guy with a lot of talent and can possibly be the world champion.
During the next year, the Samoan powerhouse never saw the fourth round, separating rivals from consciousness one by one. With the left hook being the main weapon of choice.
Nice left hook, and down he goes!
It's been a dark round for Tua, but
all right, here we go.
In November of 1993, journeyman Mike Acey arrived in New Zealand and ate a hefty serving.
Right hand, David catches him with an uppercut. Left hand, he's in trouble. Down goes Mike Acey, and he's able to get back up all right.
Yet, the money punch was too heavy to digest.
Doesn't do anything but nails him with a left hand. He won't get up, I don't think. It's all over.
The triumphant march continued in the United States. Performing in places of boxing glory under the nickname Tuaman, David ground ribs into powder.
In fact, oh, he's held on throughout. It would be a shame to see him go now. And that is it.
Cracked skulls with his concrete fists.
Good right hand by Tua.
Boy, wobbles. I got to admit, pretty good shit on the just as
And mixed targets in destructive ways.
Here for two, I think, in this second round. Boom, down, that's it. That'll do, surely. Yes, the referee.
On this bloody path to the first belt, he shattered the hopes of 22 people, only 4 of whom heard the saving bell.
his height to his advantage. Oh, big punch in front.
The undefeated challenger.
Finally, Tua got a shot at a truly elite heavyweight. John Ruiz, with a record of 25-2, held the WBC International title. In the future, he would even beat the aging Evander Holyfield.
Down goes Holyfield.
And lose a decision to Roy Jones. But in March of 1996, John was defending the crown from a rising talent with dynamite in his hands.
And John Ruiz.
The opening bell had hardly died down when Tua delivered a leaping left hook.
Reach advantage here. We'll see how he uses it. Tua with a big left hook, and Ruiz in trouble. Tua comes right at him. Another big bomb, and Ruiz is down. This could almost be over now. Quite a bit right there. That had Tyson written all over it. The way
the Tuaman spun the windmill and pulverized Ruiz in 19 seconds, letting everyone know a new heavyweight power broker had arrived, while Tyson was honing his new skills with a female prison counselor.
National level, here it is. In case you blinked, we'll show it to you again. If you just turned your head for a second, you missed that. Amazing.
Trying to live up to expectations, David quickly eviscerated Anthony Cooks in the first round.
And Anthony Cooks. That will be it.
And retained the strap 2 months later, brutally starching the 17-0 Darrell Wilson.
Wilson tries a right hand across the top. Tua lands a short left. First down Wilson, or first time Wilson's ever been down.
The duel, if you can call it that, did not go past the opening frame either.
Boom.
In December of 1996, Tua had to defend the throne from an old acquaintance, David Eisen, who defeated the Samoan in the Olympic semifinal. The champion boldly went forward in his usual style and forced exchanges.
Round 3 begins.
There's a working distance between himself and
Oh, good shot by Tua.
down from Ronnie Seals between rounds.
And he's getting hit every time.
Halfway through the bout, he started to get tired and eat shots.
David Izanrete.
I wouldn't want to put a hole through the
Hard right hand by Izanrete.
A judge's decision seemed inevitable, yet, in the final portion, Tua stunned the enemy with a signature punch.
That was Dante.
And then disconnected him from the power grid.
Tries to finish.
Stops the fight. A sensational fight. Punching. Very splendid.
After nailing the hook, David unloaded a full clip of uppercuts, leaving the unconscious challenger to rest on the ropes.
He stops the fight after this sequence.
The experience of swimming in deep waters came in handy in the next defense against Oleg Maskaev, who'd later take a WBC belt and send Hasim Rahman into the Shadow Realm.
Round 1, scheduled 12.
Maskaev displayed the distinctive features of the Soviet boxing school, distance management and an active jab.
Maskaev can't seem to miss with that left jab.
Tua was applying pressure, breaking into close range and hammering away.
Number 4. That body comes in.
He was willing to take 2 to deliver 1.
Tua lands a good right hand. Now he's starting to pick up the pace.
A risky plan, to say the least, but an effective one in this case.
Takes a left on the hook, and another one. His eyes roll back in his head on that one. Maskaev is out. He goes down, and the referee stops the contest. Bobs and weaves, just misses, throws him.
The trademark leaping left hook found its home, and the follow-up barrage closed the show.
And that punch and that one, that was over.
With 28 knockouts.
With a perfect record of 27-0 with 23 knockouts, the 24-year-old Tua was set to defend the title from the undefeated Ika Beabuchi. The Nigerian native loved a good old last man standing brawl and would always come out on top. Pundits predicted a bright future for both, and yet no one could have foreseen the epochal event that took place in the ring that night. In contrast to the Samoans' past victims, Ibeabuchi accepted a back-and-forth affair from the outset.
Definitely willing here.
There's that big sweeping right hand from David Tua. Ibeabuchi, though, look at this.
He threw heavy leather in close.
No secret that he should use the jab and punch.
And relentlessly peppered punches at long range.
Is that he asked him, how do you feel?
Number 9. 2-punch combination.
Ike miraculously ate the Samoan's signature strike without even flinching.
His signature punch, and he catches him again. Left hook of his own. Tua now opens up with a left hook, and Ibeabuchi returns fire.
By the 6th round, the champion made adjustments and started countering the jab with lightning-fast explosions.
And the subsequent right hands and double left hook.
The contest steadily turned into a war of attrition.
Short right hand by Ibeabuchi. There's that right hand. Right lead, left hook by Tua. 3 rounds, the double left hand.
To each attack by Tua,
Never a really like, wow.
Ibeabuchi responded with bad intentions.
Ibeabuchi and his commitment to keep punching. Oh, very nice left.
Both were unwavering in their pursuit of victory, no matter the cost.
Says Tyson had those fast hands, and on the inside, he had blistering combinations that he
round number 9. And now Tua. Combination at the end at the belt.
In the later portions, the crowd witnessed a style clash. The Nigerian was a sniper with his lead hand.
Wow, look at that, proving himself. 16-0 with...
While the Samoan unleashed fire and fury in close quarters.
And he's also strong. He's pushing Tua back often. Here comes too little, too late.
Look at this exchange. Tua headhunting.
He's not landing though. Oh, good shot.
It was Ibeabuchi